So now we are taking the initiative here to attack Scotland, kind of just to see if we can if we can push our limits here. So they're going to be defending with greater combat power than we do. Now, whether or not that actually matters, because AI in battles, might not be super strong. Thing is I'm not super great at the whole turn-based battle thing of Field of Glory Medieval, so it might be more even than I would think. Now we have I think that means 15 units. They have 20 units, so we'll see what that means. So we're going to export the battle now, and we'll see you there in Field of Glory Medieval 2. They're offering open battle. Let's go ahead and get to deployment. We could add one more general here. Now this might be kind of tricky. I'm actually a little worried about this. Now, the thing is that we do have the high ground here, even though we're the ones attacking. So we have a whole bunch of light archers over here. We have a bunch of spearmen and highlanders on the hill and light archers here. So I'm going to want to hold this area as much as possible. We have archers here on our left, light archers on the front, and then let's see. In terms of highlanders, we have spearmen here. This is going to be rough ground, but it's going to be at the top of a hill, and we just have a bunch of archers here, so hopefully these guys will do a lot of skirmishing on the side. Archers, highlanders, and we have more archers here on the side as well. We're going to move these guys up, and we're going to get Madden up near the front. Do we have... Okay, so we have a sub-general here. Let's get another... Here we go. We'll have these Scottish spearmen. I don't know if it's... What's the difference between 3 and 1? Quality average. I don't know if we have any experienced Scottish spearmen here. But we do have offensive spearmen, so we're going to make this guy here our other general, James Mormaer. All right, and I think we'll just go ahead and start here. Let's just go. Now, okay, so they're marching, and there's a lot of them. Ooh, that's kind of intimidating, not gonna lie. They have a bunch of Highlanders here, and yeah, a few spearmen, and then they have a bunch of peasants. So to be fair, peasants aren't really worth much, so even though they have, I mean, it's cannon fodder. I'm surprised they didn't put them in the front line. So if we take a look at it, just at their trained troops, we are pretty equal in number. They have more peasants, but hopefully we can rout those guys sooner than later. Let's get the entire force to move up here. Now, I haven't actually been using different units for command purposes. I don't know what the ideal way to do that is. I think if I assign these guys over here, they are less likely to break because they're part of this other unit right here. I don't know if we can... Nope, we're not going to fiddle with that right now. Let's just go ahead and do what we know what to do first and worry about all the fine details later. Okay, it looks like they're not going to be advancing anywhere. What is our range here for this unit? I forget that we have these tools here. I almost never use these. Line of fire is 1. Okay, so we can probably go up another 2 spots here. There we go. Now let's start to see if we can weaken their flank here. We'll concentrate our fire on the rightmost unit. Huh, turns out these Highlanders actually have a pretty decent range. Wasn't sure about that. Let's move them to the top of the hill here. We should open up here, make these guys move out a little bit. All right. Now, of course, the sketchy thing, of course, is that we have nobody here except for our missile troops. So we're either going to have to split our army and hope that they're not going to exploit that, or we can stand our ground and hope that our troop quality is better than theirs. It's kind of risky in any case. So, okay, here we go. They have a bunch of missiles. Uh-oh. Their Highlanders can also shoot arrows. Well, we're closer here. Okay, they're starting to get those checks here. There we go. If we can get our archers up here. We didn't have enough AP. I'm going to move our Highlanders and Scotsmen over here, and we're going to let this be a little bit more open. Now, they don't have... It doesn't appear that they have any horse, except for their CNC. So we're not worrying about that. Now, I feel like in some ways these tend to be a slog. I'm real worried about how this is going to turn out. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like one of these things is that when you get to battles of this magnitude, sometimes it's just whoever has more troops. I'm not trying to say that to get away from any kind of accountability here, but I feel unless we do something bold, that's either bound to fail or be wildly successful, we're going to have a tough one here. There are a lot of them. So if we need to rout 40% of their troops, in some ways I think the best thing is to go after the peasants. And I know that sounds horrible, but they're going to rout the fastest. If we focus our energy on routing those troops, we might have a better chance of having everybody else break. Okay, so we have some archers here. These guys are already up here. And we have some Highlanders here. We're going to have our spearmen go this way and hold off against them. And we're going to have our other spearmen go right here. Now, there's a bunch of peasants here, Highlanders and spearmen. I think we could probably have just these units here and have that be fine. We'll have these guys fall back. Can they still turn? And they can turn and fire. Fantastic. Okay. Let's have these guys fall back, turn and fire. We're going to wait for them here at the top of the ridge. If we can get these guys to break, I think it might have a beneficial effect for us. They're... okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get these guys. Can we get these guys to break? Nope. We're going to leave enough room for ourselves here to maneuver. We're not doing anything yet. Do we have anybody waiting for anything? Okay, so we could theoretically charge forward here. We'd have a pretty decent chance of winning that, but I'm going to let them come up here onto the slope of the hill before we do anything rash. Not to say we're going to try to do something rash once they do get up there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have to wait for that, and I think that'll be the end of our turn. Oh, they rallied? Come on, man. Okay, I think this could be an opening for us here. They're lining up a bunch of their peasants, and they're going to be the ones who are going to be going forward. So if we can get them to break by staying on this hill and using that slope to our advantage, those numbers might not be as intimidating as they first seem. Okay, so it looks like these guys are now meleeing. What do we want to do? We could charge here or here. That's not going to do very much. This will, though. Let's get these archers to turn and shoot here. It might have been the better move to shoot at the peasants first. Poor peasants. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is charge here. We might be presenting our flank, though, so that's not great. We're going to turn and shoot here. We're not going to charge quite yet. We're actually going to leave this real quick. Okay, let's see if we can... you know, I don't like that. I don't like that. We're ZOC'd by these guys. Let's just turn and shoot down the hill at these guys here. We do have a couple of units here that have still not gone. Okay, so we can't shoot here because we're blocked by this troop formation. Let's fall back. Actually, no, let's turn. Now, we have our spearmen here. Can we do anything with them? Yes. Do we wait until everybody gets closer so when they break, it'll be more catastrophic for them? I think so. Let's just wait. Let's wait till everybody comes up to the front line and then start pushing. Okay, it looks like they're going to be pushing up the center on the hill here, but we should have the advantage because of our height. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. See if we can get these units to break here. They're in close combat. All right, let's turn and fire at these Scots Highlanders here. We might be able to win this. Let's see if we can fire first. These guys are... Huh. Surprisingly resilient here. We're going to hold these guys in reserve just for right now. Are these peasants? Okay. There we go. We're going to wait for the peasants to come up here. Okay, now we're going to charge on the side of the hill here. We need to start taking some initiative here. A lot of these guys are really evenly matched. We can't fire here. We're going to wait to charge until it actually matters. We're going to be playing it really cautious right now. There we go. Now we have the ability to fire here. There we go. Now, we could charge here and close up this flank and then use our firepower down here. And I think we're going to try to do that because if we don't, this might get really tricky real fast. So we're going to try to charge here. Or get them to break. Again, we're going to wait until more of these troops are here, because if these peasants break, it'll be a chain reaction. Ooh, that's not great. Uh-oh. That's not great. By peasants. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Okay, we're going to need to start making some moves here. I'm going to try to see if we can break these guys. Our Highlanders here can charge. There we go. Great. Now we're going to start seeing this. Now. Can we? Who else can we try to break? Let's do this. Oh, wow. Pushed back, huh? There we go. Nope, this is very even here. ZOC. No, I think that's good. As with all these battles, they can get real, for me anyway, real spicy. I'm sure there are far better generals than I. And they will probably have an easier time here, but not for me. This is still challenging. Okay, now they're coming around the side. That's not great. Oh, okay, so all of our light archers are starting to break on that side, and that's not good. There we go. We're going to need to start pushing. We're going to push. We're going to have to start pushing through here. If these units can break... There we go. That's the chain reaction you're looking for. Perfect. Exactly what you're looking for. That's the problem with all the peasant troops, is that once they start breaking, it's a massive chain reaction. Okay, these guys are still here. I don't know how. Auto brakes, there we go. Where else can we exploit here? Nope, these guys are here. We're going to stand here. There we go. Is it good enough for us to charge? Yes, let's go. Can we move forward? Not yet. Next turn, we really need to start pushing that advantage here. We're kind of barely holding on over here on the right. Actually, we might have a decent shot at getting these guys to fragment. We're gonna wait for the... Oh, you know what? This peasant militia, can we charge after them? No, this is a different unit. Alright, next turn. Okay, so because we got so many of their peasants to break... Routing, those guys are routing. Okay, they're doing the smart thing, getting their crack troops to go to the front here. But now they're just charging with a bunch of peasants, and oddly enough, are holding their ground, which doesn't make any sense, but good for them. Sometimes Elan can definitely make up for any kind of lack of skill or armor or force or training here. We need to get their CNC in the middle to break. Not the CNC, actually just the sub-general. Alright. This can be decisive here. Where can we go? Okay, these guys are routed already. There we go. Is there anywhere for us to shoot? There we go. Let's turn. Now, these are peasants. This should be pretty easy to fragment. We go here. We could probably get these guys to break. Let's go for it. We're going to stay right here. Same thing here. We're just going to stand on this hill. These guys are already disrupted. Let's see if we can take a shot at them here. Nope. Not doing that. Can we get these guys to fragment? Maybe. Good for them. Spearman versus Spearman's not a great matchup here. I think we're doing all right. Okay, how are these guys just rallying? Come on, man. Okay, that was tricky. Oh, there we go. Disrupted. This should break. Break. Yes. All right, here we go. Can these guys turn? No, they're in close combat. Oh, these are just... Wait. No, these are Highlanders. Why aren't they... Not enough AP left to turn. Okay. So these guys are kind of just taking a lot of hits here. I'm going to have them engage in melee so we can't just get shot at. Can we charge these guys off the field? Maybe. They're holding firm, though. Now, these guys are kind of trapped. There we go. Disrupted. Can we get these guys? Nope. This is real tough. It's kind of close. Sure, why not? I mean, we weren't going to do anything. Oh, we have only one more turn of ammunition. Okay. I keep forgetting that we have a limited amount of ammo here. That was probably the wrong move. Should have saved that for a good reason. Okay. How did they rally? Come on, man. Okay, we need to break some of these troops here, otherwise this is going to turn real bad. Oh. Oh, come on. How are these guys... Okay. I was about to say, how are they still... There we go. How are they still cohesive? We need to start charging here. Hmm. Okay, now here's the thing. What do we do here? Do we charge over this way? I would like to attack these guys. Problem is that we have this guy here. So we're going to move him here so we can see, so we can control his zone there. All right. There is some weird stuff going on the back of the hill here. This is bizarre. Okay, there we go. Break. And these guys should break. Oh. No. Ooh. Not good. Oh, no. Come on, man. What? Okay, at least we're on top of the hill here. Oh, okay, there we go. Can we get these guys to break? Okay, here's some peasants. Hopefully we can get them to get disrupted here. Oof. Nah, we're gonna wait. All our troops just need to hold. If we can... Oh, no! As I say that. Oh, come on. We have a good chance to roll up their flank here. I don't know how they just charged right up the hill here. Oh, come on. I was depending on those guys to just hold their ground. This isn't looking very good. Oh, come on. Come on, let's turn it around, guys. Come on. Yikes. Wait, did these guys break yet? No, they're not broken. Holy crap. There we go. Oof. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like this. No, come on. Yikes. Come on, guys. An army of peasants? Okay, okay, so we're rallying. All right, all right. Break. Make him break. Ah. All right. Is that it? Was that the battle? That's 60% of them routed. Ooh. No, 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 no. Oh, good job, guys. Oh. There we go. Oh, that was close. That was really close. 60 to 48. That was no. That was no, but yes, apparently. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the battlefield here. That was extremely close. Very, very closely fought. Very bloody, lots of casualties. We barely held on there. I'm glad at that. I'll take that win. All right. So, let's take a look. You know, that's half their army versus 25% of ours. Still not great, but if we take a look at infantry killed, it's about a fifth. Actually about a third, if we take a look here. And wounded, yeah, about 2 to 1. And captured is where a lot of those captured or deserted, 2632 to 119 on our side here. So that is a brilliant victory. I will take that victory all day.